was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying the left side. He breaks and tackles. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Touchdown, Ohio State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably right. Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on. Going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
How in the world did he miss that? If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board, just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Oh, he got loose. Oh, space. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category,
hey, man.
talking about winning trophies. This guy,
hey, man. I'm flipping that, man.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
You know where to find that place.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Want to see that highlight again, man? Just jump on the page, man. This is worth it. 8-7 from the town. When we get down.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry up.
How about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're
start that day,
line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive
Let me
tackles
show
they
you
go
on.
such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start putting a lot of pressure.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work
Look
out.
at that one, no fumble. Really should have been a fumble.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
okay.
wow.
You're not punting anymore.
That's on your
Every fourth down,
now,
you're gonna be
first
going
down,
regardless
man.
of where you are on the field. The problem is,
Oh,
the
look at
defense
that
knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
We're trying to put on
A
number
7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Might be changing the route. They'll try to get outside. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Sayin. There's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The sure hands, it's Smith. Powers through. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Under fire.
Trapped on
Pressure,
it.
and down he goes at the 33.
Come on, Jeremiah Smith.
This offense is going to have to come up with
I was trying to run that bitch. But here I can't, you know how the screen be flipping and shit? I get that
The
bullshit.
Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Let's go.
It'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up
I
to
think
this
one
point.
step-
Finally,
oh,
the defense
yeah,
is able
we
to
go.
make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. There he goes. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And that's a really good example of the quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Looking to get it in.
Oh my word,
That nigga took the inside away and still got beat
And
inside.
it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Ready to try the point after.
Put you across my motherfucking lap, nigga.
And put one more on the lead. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return.
Oh,
And the
man.
return will be brought down.
Long way out. You gonna fight or you gonna lay
They'll
down?
try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun. Give on the inside. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Ernie on the Jets. He's at the 30. 10. And he'll take it to the house.
I'm not.
He
My offense stay ready.
Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Shit's
This
weird.
dude has
My
been
offense
a
stay ready.
problem today.
I should be getting the whole game, bro.
Rips off
Yeah, she
another
took it.
long run. He has been impossible to stop.
You can't stop me,
They
nigga. You talking
featured
about?
him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I
Okay.
would too, David. I think he's the
I heard you.
definition of a running back that gets
Every
better
time I
as
run
the
the
game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
That deficit's still pretty big, and they'll try to get it right back and cut into it with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
I think this coach felt they needed something, right? You just scored, you created some momentum, you're still losing.
Let's go,
Kick the
boys.
onside kick, got aggressive, gets rewarded. Nice job by the onside kick team.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play. Timeout. The defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Snap it to the back. And some room to work. Makes it past the marker. There he goes to the left. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown at least for now.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that one.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense pulling their neck up and getting a big stop.
And the defense stopped him again on second and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it right, but if it's not open...
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Indiana! Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Caught behind the line. It's on. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Come on.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Once he got some room, it was
Right back on his ass.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Right there.
And no problem on the extra point as they push the
going on,
lead
State?
to 19 here in the fourth.
Yeah, I'm
That's
home.
not too taxing on the playbook. One play play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Yep.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Fires to the tight end.
What in my
Right, they got
flag,
a
bro?
completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
Beats.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
The quick out. Still running at the 40. It's a running room. Smash
You
through
do?
the tackle. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
I'll tell you,
boy.
you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Unleashes one. Complete to the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put
That
the
thing was fire, boy.
It's going to be difficult for this offense,
wrong,
man. Just
too.
where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense
He was
sitting
wide open,
back,
too.
they're playing
Yeah, I
nickels,
see it.
they're playing
Yeah,
dimes. So you need some receivers to step up, make some
See it
yards
there.
after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh,
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly.
He's playing with
There's
him.
nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense.
I don't think
They're
you're
in
really.
position to force the incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. He's got him. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And the Hoosiers want to move quickly. They just keep firing. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And no bones about it
And
for this
give it that
offense.
third
Find
to me
wide
right there before the
receivers,
shot. Yep.
find the space,
You're here.
find the matchup. He identified
You're here.
it. Nice two-point conversion play.
We'll take it. Keep the ball, Bobby.
He's
Thank you.
able to grab the football, and the hands team
You
gets the
take
job
it.
done.
No argument for me.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to break into the open.
Nigga,
For the first
fuck
down
wrong
on
with
the
you.
score.
Ooh, fuck wrong with
It's
you.
like that, and defensively, you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's.
Hey, Daddy, man, why you do that nigga like
breaking
that,
off
man?
the
Why you
big
bring
run.
that nigga up
The
there
OC is
like
gonna
that,
give him
man?
the ball some more.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They want that clock to run.
Don't worry about it, nigga. Don't worry about it, nigga.
Got
Don't worry
enough
about it.
space. They'll finally get him stopped at the
It's so
1-yard line. What a run there.
When the running back gets going,
Oh,
gets
listen,
ahead
so-
of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you
Come on,
blitz. That's
nigga.
why you bring
Yeah,
pressure.
yo,
That's
tell
why you
that
bring more
down,
guys in
man.
the
Call it
box
crock
so you
time.
get him before he gets going. Once
Yeah,
he got
dude.
going, you tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
I ain't gonna turn me up, my
Timeout
nigga.
quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time.
No, you're
for
really
offense.
cheating, boy.
Quarterback
You
making checks.
oh, yeah.
And the D
They take the
deny
other
them
top.
on 2nd and goal.
Fucking milk. Nigga, you're
He'll
on mute,
run it
nigga.
to the right, looking for the goal
Hey,
line.
yeah.
Back's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I'm gonna turn you up,
And a
man.
lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big time advantage, big time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit back up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cooper. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling down to the 35. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Hoosiers in the hurry up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pass falls incomplete, but that was basically a free play as the defense was offside, and this is going to be a 1st down.
Yeah, nigga. Y'all on my best. Y'all on my side, man.
And the Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10.
Be over. Right. Be over.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Vaughn. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Complete to the left.
Oh, here we are. Be
Touchdown!
Get that again, boy. Shit, boy, I'm taking that.
It's all good.
Nice job by the offense.
Yeah,
Going down
he's
the
thinking that.
points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. You still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football.
He goes in for the 2.
Yes, sir. Oh, man.
They put together a
Yeah, there we go,
5-play,
man.
75-yard drive. And they pay it off with a strike
That's
from
a
38 yards out.
They take it.
They're definitely up against it. Time
This ain't
runs
gotta go
out,
far.
down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second
Kick me
they
the ball,
can and try
brother.
to rally here late. Kickoff
You
unit
wanna
is
have them
out
up.
there again, and this crowd is feeling
Get
themselves
the
after
receiver
that
right there,
last
play
drive.
ball.
Oh, look at Mr. Handy.
Let's go. Oh, my God. Free.
That would have been a disaster to cough it up immediately after a score.
That's a good play, bro. That's my
Sigh of
man to
relief
do
for
that.
sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning a what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
And they weren't able to make the connection they were looking for. An explosive play.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in
gonna
the
get out
game,
here
so
by the
take
word.
another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very
Bro, ain't no
Let's go.
He's
Let's
at
go.
the 30, the 10, and he
Let's
gets
go.
away from the defense and takes it in.
Let's go.
Now Buckeyes.
And
That's
how
clean,
nice is
nigga.
it to have a playmaker like that I can get the
trying
ball
to cheat
out of
over
my
there.
hands right to him
Girl,
and say,
that you
all
know
right,
where I'm
dude,
going.
you got jets,
Stop
you can
it.
fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the
That's
field,
it,
and this
yeah,
defense will be called
They
on to
gonna get y'all
protect this
cheap,
lead.
bro. Good job, bro.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Got no fucking 2000 Silverado, nigga.
Opening play of this drive comes from
Wrong
the
fucking up.
13-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Here's a throw downfield late. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Oh, my
That
feet.
is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. He's at the 20.
Boy, no.
Bulldozes
Hey.
his way through.
Hey.
And he's out of bounds at the
Shit.
1-yard line, a mere
Look here.
3 feet from a pick six.
Mendoza
Man, we've
saved
seen
one.
explosive
I
offensive
promise you.
firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like
Touchdown.
Oh, come on, undercover.
And the stomping has commenced.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just
You
continue
trying
to
to think
pile up.
about while I'm at work, nigga.
And he knocked that one right down the
Oh, yeah, I
middle.
don't worry about
Things
that.
be on your
Taking
ass.
advantage of a
Yeah,
golden
okay,
opportunity
nigga,
set up with great field position, and they struck
I'll
quickly
take
for
my
the
miss out.
touchdown.
Still not your
From a
head,
couple
nigga.
of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Wow. That was real spectacular.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the
Yeah,
neutral
let's
zone.
look at
That'll
the forever
cost
to
them
snap the
5
ball.
yards.
Damn.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Mendoza.
Come in your trap, take over your trap.
Makes the tackle at the 25.
Come in your
after a
trap, take over
5-yard
your
gain.
trap.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the
Yeah,
clock winds down. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10.
Stop playing,
He's taking
nigga.
the deep shot. They
This
flung to
shit,
the
we
bitter
going
end,
today.
and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.
Damn.
I'm not sure anyone saw that
Put
coming.
my
Not that
motherfucking hand
this
across
team
your
couldn't
fucking
lose,
neck,
but
nigga.
the way they lost, and I think they've they've got some soul searching to do now, guys.
I think they've
Catches.
got some soul searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because normally I would tell you, well, the #1 team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt, but after that loss, I'm questioning.
That nigga got all
whether
they
they can
kicked to
even
win this
their own
one game.
conference. They got
Only him.
smacked around today.
Yeah, and I think that's what matters. Like in the committee's eyes, we always see like